and solely on the way they walk. It's been a decade in the making and soon may be used right here in the U.S. And ABC's David Muir joins us here with more.
You know, Diane and Bill, this is really something. You know, investigators have long had fingerprints, DNA, and facial recognition. Apparently now they have this, a simple walk. And what they tell me is the way I just walked from here to there is unlike anyone else out there. From John Wayne's superstar swagger in Rio Grande to Giselle's supermodel sachet, they are walks you can identify a mile away. But scientists say what we see on the catwalk can be applied to the perp walk, convinced the way a criminal walks can give them away.
Everybody appears to be unique by the way they walk.
Professor Mark Nixon says he has the evidence to prove it. The British researcher and his team have developed what's called automatic gait recognition, a 3D computer program that analyzes the way a person walks. It will allow investigators to match images caught on tape to a suspect's walk.
Taking a sequence of frames from a video camera, putting them into a computer, and then deriving a set of numbers for people who are walking in those videos frames. And the set of numbers is unique for a different person.
No one else is walking like you on the planet, unless you have a twin brother somewhere.
New York sports trainer Pat Monacchia has also launched a study on gait, hoping to prove it's as unique as a fingerprint. There's a lot that goes into it: muscle strength, bone length, and body mass. So if you studied my gait, my walk, you could identify me in a crowd?
Sure, absolutely.
He points to the scene in the movie Usual Suspects, in which Kevin Spacey's character is identified by his walk. In real life, the British team began its work after these chilling images caught on tape in 1993 of a toddler being led away from a store. That toddler was later killed. And in this country, criminologists say the Carly Bruscia case is another example where this new technology could help.
If we can develop the gait technology to the point where we could actually argue that there are distinctive variables to a person's walk, this could be something that we could actually record with known criminals and compare to future crimes.
But then there are the criminals whose walk gets in the way before they can get away. Like this suspect wearing baggy pants. His swagger was caught on tape. But so was he. Yeah, first lesson, change the pants. There are several studies of the same technology here in the U.S. Some even envision a national database of walks, having criminals walk through a tunnel as their gaits are recorded. It would have been impossible even 10 years ago, but now with this new technology, it is sophisticated enough to make it work. But then again, who needs technology? I've got a little quiz for both of you this morning. Okay. A couple of famous walks. A little more famous than Diane's walk across the studio, as we were talking about earlier. Check this first one out. See if you can guess this one.
That's president.
That's the president. You know, he's got the little C on his lapel.
Right, and the little bounce.
Okay, let's boost this up a little bit. Let's make
and
it a
the
little
helicopter
more
wash kind of took it off too.
Can you see the walk?
It's a little
more of a sachet there.
Is that?
Oh, that's something like it hot.
Something like it hot.
That's something like it hot. Watch like, what does she say? She walks like Jell-O?
That's what she says.
How did you recognize that from her walking away, Diane? I'm supposed to pick that up.
I think it was the skirt. Diane probably recognized the skirt there. But yeah, it's
but
really
couldn't
something.
you mask your walk if you were
That's what
savvy
criminologists
enough?
say. They say with the new technology, people will start walking a little differently, at least after they're caught, because if they're caught on tape, they can compare the two. They're done.
But it's very hard to do. Very hard to mask it from them. All right, he walks like a man and talks like a weatherman. Here's Mike Bars.
I find if you walk like this down the streets of New York, you get a lot of funny looks.